Start the recording. All right, fantastic. All right, welcome everybody. Excited to talk about this information as we discuss some of the products that are included in the BulaFit Challenge Pack provided by Top Shelf Nutra. And as I already mentioned, we will take some time at the end to answer any specific questions that you might have. So if you know somebody that has been asking you questions, this is a good time to reach out, invite them to join us so they can ask the questions directly. Because we will also record this, so this could be something that we can share with folks after the fact. Now, let me go ahead and share my screen. Oh, that's not going to work. Sorry, just one second. Let me find this PowerPoint. Here we go. Try this share one more time. There we go. All right. So thumbs up from somebody if you're seeing the slides. Okay, thank you. Fantastic. All right. So as I mentioned, product training BulaFit Challenge. Top Shelf Nutra is not here to diagnose, prescribe, or treat any disease. And so we encourage you to always consult with a physician before making any dietary changes or lifestyle changes. We also invite you to know that these products are intended to work with our body's natural abilities to heal, maintain, and repair itself. And we believe that by making these lifestyle changes that are part of the BulaFit Challenge, we will empower the body to do just that. And so what we're going to talk about here is a lifestyle change. It's not a magic pill. It's not a silver bullet to solve all health issues. However, if you make the lifestyle changes, we believe it can affect every aspect of health. So whatever a person is struggling with, we believe they're going to see improvement by following this very simple and amazing program. We organized together to do this BulaFit Challenge. The challenge is focused on these 6 principles, which I can tell my slide is not working right now. This is what happens when you copy and paste, but it's fortify, fuel, hydrate, move, connect, and recover. Okay, and that's the position we're trying to make. This plays into the dietary changes. It plays into the lifestyle changes, the movement, all of these things that affect our health. And we'll get into the details of those as we go along. But I do have this question that comes to me as people say, why? Why have a challenge? Why do this? And the answer is because we are seeing an alarming increase of disease. And if you've been around Top Shelf Nutra long, you know what I'm talking about. Massive, massive increase in rate of chronic illness. And these aren't small diseases. And we could add any other disease to this and there would be an increase. This is the reason why we do what we do, so that we can have some solutions to the things that are plaguing so many of our family members, our friends, people in our neighborhoods, people we go to church with. We become empowered with the knowledge. We try it and experience it ourselves, and then we can basically tell other people about it. We become evangelists of health, and that is Top Shelf Nutra. And when we say, what is the cause? The answer is that there are lots of causes, okay? You could mention any one of these and it would qualify as a cause. But you put them all together and you've got a concoction or a soup that is killing us. And that is what we're trying to do. So how does the philosophy of Top Shelf Nutra work into this plan of BulaFit, of getting healthy, getting fit, losing weight? It's because getting fit and losing weight are side effects or results that happen as a result of getting healthy. And so the first thing we do is we address digestion. And you can see here, this is something that we might not hear somewhere else, but our digestive tracts and digestive systems are being attacked. They're being attacked by toxins. They're being attacked by chemicals. They're being attacked by invaders, whether it's pathogens, bacterial or viral. Our digestive system is being attacked by the food system, being that it One is very high in carbohydrates and sugars that cause inflammation inside the digestive system. And so one of the key factors of why BulaFit works like it does is because we address this issue right from the start. Our goal is to bring down inflammation in the digestive tract, inflammation in the joints, inflammation in the cardiovascular system, inflammation in the nervous system, and throughout the body. As we bring down inflammation, things start working better. As they start working better, we can do more. As we do more, then things start working even better. And so it becomes a catapulting effort going forward, and a positive catapulting effort towards better health. And as we get healthier and get rid of inflammation, the body says, I don't need to keep all of this around. And it has the ability to then release fat cells. And fat cells is where the body is storing toxins. And so as we are releasing toxins, have you ever known somebody who lost a bunch of weight and then they got really sick? That is traditionally what happens in most weight loss programs. Yeah, you can starve yourself and you can lose weight, but all of those fat cells that then release themselves and get burned up, what happens? They carry with them all of those toxins that the body has been stashing away because it didn't have the tools to get rid of them. So we address the digestion, the inflammation, the toxicity right from the start. And by doing that, as we release fat into the system, the body has the tools it needs to identify, neutralize, and eliminate those toxins. And so we don't get sick as a result of trying to get healthy. Instead, we get healthy, and it becomes a momentous thing where we get more and more and more healthy every day as we follow the lifestyle. Because our foods are changed. They're affecting the gut biome, microbiome, and that affects weight and obesity. And that is really what we're facing right now, and it's getting worse year by year. And so we have to address these issues in the beginning and throughout the entire process. You can't just lose weight and get healthy. You have to get healthy and then you lose weight healthily. So that is what our goal is. Okay. It is getting harder and harder for us to maintain even our same weight with the same levels of food and intake. And it's because of inflammation. So one of the things that we encourage from the very beginning of this program is a full spectrum detox. And what do I mean? We're going to cleanse the colon. We're going to cleanse the intestines, the entire digestive system, and bring inflammation down. We're going to cleanse the liver and the kidneys. We're going to cleanse the blood. We're going to cleanse the cells. And we do that very naturally. Many of the detoxes you might find somewhere else are difficult. You can't leave home. You got to stay near a toilet. Not with this, okay? With BulaFit and Top Shelf Nutra, this happens naturally behind the scenes just by following the program. Now, how do we do it? Well, one is we have these high impact superfoods that are legendary for flushing the kidneys. They're legendary for supporting the liver and its detoxification of the blood. They're legendary for reducing inflammation and detoxing the villi in the intestines and the colon. And so this is at the root or foundation, root, you get that, roots of health, but this is at the foundation of what we are trying to do, okay? And so we encourage this to be foundational. You've got to have these powerful organic ginger and turmeric. They're not something you're going to find anywhere else. These are very unique heirloom roots from Fiji, organic. They've never been hybridized or had any pollutants. This is a very, very unique source, and that's why it works so well. Also, a powerful compound is calcium bentonite clay. This is a compound that you're going to have in your body every day. And as a result of it, if there are any chemicals, if there are any toxins, if there are any pathogens, viral, bacterial, any of those types of things that are inflammatory to the system, this clay naturally latches with them in the digestive system, neutralizes it, and flushes it out to where it never gets absorbed into the bloodstream. So one, it doesn't get into the bloodstream where the body has to deal with it there. But secondly, it then neutralizes the inflammatory compounds in the digestive system so that the intestines and the colon can all calm down and be soothed, okay? And so this is a powerful ingredient to our program as well. And we do this internally as well as we have it where you can do it topically wherever that's needed. Another powerful compound is muscadines. And I mean, there's a whole list of things that muscadines can do, and you can read that on the screen there. But the reason they're so powerful is because of their really, really high phenolic count. They have more phenols and polyphenols and powerful compounds, antioxidants, anti-inflammatories than any superfruit on the planet. So pound for pound, ounce for ounce, capsule for capsule, we get more bang out of the muscadine than anything else we know of in the world. And so again, that's a part of what we are doing. And we take that ginger, the turmeric, the muscadine, and plant-derived fulvic minerals and combine them together into this product called GTM. And so that's why when somebody comes to me and says, well, where should I start? Start with GTM. Okay. All these compounds I talked about, they're in this one capsule. And so I tell people, you need 6 of these capsules a day. I take 6 of them every morning. And if I'm having a rough day and I'm getting run down, I take a couple extra at some point during the day to boost me back up, because I don't want to get sick, because I don't want to get run down. If my body is being taxed and it's using up these things, I want it to have those tools available. So GTM is at the root and the foundation of everything we do in this program. When someone says, well, I want to lose weight, the first thing I tell them to do, you've got to add GTM. It is so inexpensive compared to what you would spend anywhere else, and so powerful because we've got the purest, the best you can find in the world in these categories of ginger, turmeric, muscadine, and trace mineral supplements. Okay, so I can't say enough. You got to have GTM if you want to have true success with this program. One of the points that we want to emphasize is that the amount of minerals that is in our produce that we're eating today is continually dropping. Every year we have fewer and fewer minerals and therefore vitamins and aminos in our produce. And why is that? It's because we're not replenishing the soils with these minerals. Plants can't make minerals. They can't manufacture them. They have to pull them out of the soil. So if we're not putting trace minerals back into the soil, then and chemical fertilizers don't have the trace minerals, okay? So they're not. Then what happens is every harvest, we're lowering the mineral content of our food. And since most of us are not rotating crops and growing our own produce, but instead we're buying out of the grocery stores, it might be higher in sugar, it might be higher in taste, they might look more beautiful because we've gotten really good in our agricultural methods. But what we have not done is look to the nutritional level of those foods. And that's where the GTM comes in, because that gives you those 77 trace minerals in those capsules on a daily basis, as if it were in the produce that you're eating. Okay, another thing that's very, very important is this Sport and Go drink. This is a daily hydration drink, okay? Yes, we say Sport and Go. It's wonderful as a pre-workout, during workout, post-workout. Your recovery will be faster. Your performance will be greater. Your stamina, your energy, your mental, your mood, all of that will improve. However, this is not just for those who are exercising and sweating out their nutrients and need to replenish. This is also for every person. This is for me daily. I make up one, I sip it through the day. If I get to the afternoon and I'm out, I make another one. Okay, this is something that I use as a daily nutritional that I'm sipping throughout the day to keep my methylated B vitamins, my adaptogens, my trace minerals, all of that at peak levels throughout the day. So yes, fantastic. You need these on, you need to be consuming this, and this is something that will give you balanced energy, etc. Okay, so we've talked enough about that. Let's move on to the meal replacement category. And this is where the Vital Fuel Shake comes in. Okay, this Vital Fuel Shake is designed to replace a meal. It has all of the necessary macronutrients in order to qualify as a full meal replacement. And it is so wonderful that you can mix it just in water. Okay, so many of the meal replacement shakes on the market, as you know, they will recommend you use milk, or they'll recommend you flavor it with something. You can flavor this. I mean, we have people that add a little cocoa powder or add a piece of fruit or something to it to give it another flavor. But even in its natural vanilla flavor, it's amazing. Okay. And it's so low in carbohydrates, high in protein, high in healthy fats. And this is something that will satisfy your craving for hunger, but give you a perfectly balanced macro meal. It has these other compounds, the ginger, the turmeric, and muscadine, in small amounts in the shake as well. But it's really designed to give you your macronutrients. Now, one of the wonderful things about this particular powder is that you can cook and bake with it. And so we have a recipe book. Jen Winder developed these recipes. She's made almost all of them. I think I've tried, and they are fantastic. And so we encourage this. If you don't want to shake that day, make some pancakes, or make some crepes, or a waffle, or something with it, or cook some bread, or make various things that are in that recipe book. Use the powder, and you will be able to replace a meal every day and make sure it's 100% anti-inflammatory. And that's the goal here. We are trying to calm the system down. And so for at least one meal a day, we don't want your body stressing out. We want your body being balanced, being calm, getting the nutrients it needs, and not giving your body a need to go into a storage mode where it starts grabbing carbohydrates and blood sugar skyrockets, et cetera. That's the idea behind the Vital Shake. Just add water. It tastes amazing. Okay, now this is part of the detoxification. I don't know when the best time for you is. Every person's different. But this is, again, just add water to this powder and make yourself a beautiful cup of herbal tea. It's called the Daily Detox Tea. And this is something my daughters actually came up with this. They were taking the GTM capsules and adding the clay powder and different things into a tea that they were drinking to calm their stomach down and before bed and things like that, and calm their intestines and bloating and acid reflux and irritable bowel, all those types of things. This tea that my daughters were making was helping so much in this area. They were sharing it with friends, and they finally said, Dad, why don't you make this? And so we did here at Top Shelf Nutra. We formulated this product. Again, all you need is water, hot or cold. I've got a daughter that likes it cold. I got multiple daughters that like it hot. But little bit of this in hot water works wonders for me. I get a little bit of reflux after lunch because I eat a pretty big lunch. And so later in the afternoon, maybe there's some bloating or uncomfortableness in the intestines. I make myself a cup of tea and it is gone. It wipes it out. My daughters, most of them, they prefer this right before bed. So it calms the digestive system down and they can just sleep and let the body repair and rebuild without having to be digesting or fighting inflammation during the night. So however you like it, but we encourage you to do this on a daily basis because it has that bentonite clay in it. This is what's going to grab any of the toxins, the inflammatories, the pathogens, and neutralize them and eliminate it. So, if you want to do one in the morning, one at night, whatever works for you, but you want to run this bentonite clay and these compounds through your system at least once a day. And it's extremely pleasant. It tastes wonderful. So yeah, that's part of our BulaFit program, is making sure that we detoxify every day. Now, this is a product that has a lot of questions. Some of you might remember in the past, we used to call it Burn. We don't use that title as much now because it does way more than burn. It's not just a thermogenic. It is a thermogenic. It helps you burn fat, but it does much more than that. If you look at the ingredients label, you'll know it helps to balance your blood sugar levels. It helps to support healthy energy levels, helps to balance your cravings and balance your mood. This is a powerful, powerful product. Again, you have to decide when the best time is. I would say don't take it before bed because that might keep you awake. But again, this is my go-to if I'm feeling run down, if I'm feeling like my energy levels are not quite where I need them, and I'm going into a meeting that I need to be at my best mentally, and I can't be yawning, and I can't be tired, and I can't be wishing that I could go eat something sweet. I can take one capsule. Some people need two. One capsule for me, and I'm good for 4 or 5 hours, just with a balanced, sustained energy. If you're having cravings, you're finding, my goodness, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I want to eat something. Well, I would encourage you, try an ATP balance capsule and see if that doesn't carry you through until the next meal. Powerful, powerful product. I really love this one. And I'm sure there's some of you on here that are familiar with it that love it as well. Now, when we talk about the muscadine, I gave you a little preface to it before. We have it in the GTM product, but you can also get extra muscadine. And who would this be for? Well, there's a lot of people that need increased blood flow. They need help with their circulatory system or cardiovascular system. The muscadine is proven to help with that. And so you can get it in a capsule with increased antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, more than what you're getting in the GTM, and just boost up your antioxidant score and your phenolics and polyphenol score in your body. And this is a powerful, powerful compound. Now, one product that I use every day that is not in the BulaFit Challenge pack, I wish it were, and maybe one day it will, but it's such a value product you can add in, is the muscadine seed oil. This is a fat blocker. Now, let me say, not from a standpoint of if you eat fat, your body can absorb it. It doesn't block absorption of fat. What it does is it blocks storage of fat. So there's a number of clinical studies on muscadine seed oil to boost antioxidants, to boost the youthfulness of skin. I use it for shaving. I apply the muscadine seed oil first. It softens all of the whiskers. I've got daughters that use it on their legs and under their arms because it softens it so you don't get irritation. You don't get the shaving bumps and things like that. People use it on their head and they're shaving their head. But I apply the oil, then I apply my shaving cream. And it's just a clean shave. I used it this morning. But you can apply it topically. You can take it internally, which I do morning and afternoon and night, to block my body from storing any fat. If you're having trouble with fat storage, this is a powerful and kind of a secret tool for preventing. Taking it at meal times will boost your body's ability to burn fat and reduce your body's ability to store fat. Okay, so I'm not sure. Another product that, let me stop my share here, that I didn't get a slide up for, that I think is also part of, it's one of the options in the pack, is the Java Boost coffee. This is a product that tastes amazing. Again, all you need is water. It's a balanced meal replacement. Balance your blood sugar, balance your energies, give you 3 to 5 hours of just feel good without any of the bad. And it's a wonderful, wonderful organic coffee blend that, again, instant. You just add it to hot water. You can even add it to cold and make an iced coffee. We've got a great testimonials on this product as well. All right. I'm not sure if I missed any products, or if you have any more questions about any products, about the ones we talked about or others. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And if any of you have any questions, or if you have comments, you want to share a personal experience, this is the time to do it. I appreciate you putting up with the presentation, but let's go ahead and open it up for any of your comments or questions.
Good morning, Mr. Todd. How you doing?
Good morning, Darlene. Fantastic. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Sporting
Good
the
morning,
top shelf.
everybody. I'd just like to, again, thank you for the time that you put into the presentations and being with us and share, educating us on everything we're dealing with our health and wellness. These products are so awesome. I mean, they helped not only me, but some family members in many ways. So I'm grateful for them. This helped me with weight. It's helped me with my diabetes, blood pressure. It has helped me even with hair. So also I had a second-degree burn a while back, and the skin that came off of it, so it was just nothing but my meat showing. And I used that on there, and you can't even tell, you can't even see that I have had a burn on there. So these products do work and feed your body what is needed, and you do get the results. So believe that you do get the results, but you got to use it. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Darlene. That was powerful. And you're right. Again, we're not claiming that we can prescribe or diagnose or treat any disease. What we're talking about, again, as Darlene mentioned there, when we give our body the raw materials and tools that it needs, the body can do amazing things. The body knows how to heal and repair itself. It just needs the tools to do it. And part of that is we got to get rid of the bad, right? We got to get the stuff out that's gumming up the works, and then give the body the tools, and it goes to work. Fantastic. Thank you, Darlene. Anyone else?
Yeah. Sorry. It's Susan. Sorry.
Hi, Susan.
Hey, I'm not, my hair is crazy this morning, so I am not putting myself on camera, but I appreciate what you said about muscadine. I have necrosis in both shoulders, and I didn't realize that taking that extra muscadine is going to help, hopefully, and then the leg issue. So, and then also, what else did I say? I can't remember. Anyway, I appreciate you telling me about that, because that is something that I appreciate, because I've been dealing with necrosis on my shoulders for probably 20 years. I broke my shoulders 27 years ago, and it's been bad. So the only way they fix it is if they replace my shoulder. So if I can get a little more blood flow up there, it'd be great. So
Absolutely. Yeah. So both the muscadine capsules, as well as taking muscadine seed oil topically in that area, can help stimulate blood flow and circulation. So I'd love to hear how that works for you, Susan. Thank you very much.
also, when are we getting bone and joint back?
Good question. We don't have an ETA on that yet, but we are definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else?
Hi, Todd.
Hello, Florine.
Have a question for you. And I saw this on something else that they asked in the Mind 60 program. But can your sporting go be part of your water intake for the day?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a very good point. So when we talk about needing to have a certain amount of hydration on a daily basis, and we talk about taking your body weight, cutting it in half, and that's how many ounces, right, you need to consume on a daily basis. It's water, but it's also any healthy water or healthy drink. So adding Sport and Go, adding the detox tea, adding the vital fuel shake, that all counts towards your hydration.
Okay.
Now, Florine, we won't count soda pop as hydration. Okay. It's got to be water or healthy drinks, right?
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Thank you, Florine. Appreciate that. Good question. Anybody else? All right. Well, we won't sit here and listen to silence. I thank everybody for joining us on a Saturday morning. I appreciate the comments and the questions. And this again is being recorded, so we'll go ahead and send this out so everybody can have it and share it and refer back to it. But also, if you have any questions that you didn't want to bring up into this forum in the larger group, go ahead and message me. I'm happy to help with any questions you might have, or if you've got questions of your friends and family. So that's what we do here at Top Shelf Nutra, and that is part of our BulaFit challenge, where we are all working together, linking arms to get fit, to get healthy, and to lose weight, and to do it in an extremely healthy fashion. And we love doing it together. So with that, I'll thank everybody for being here. Wish everybody a great weekend. And we'll see you again on Monday night on our BulaFit coaching call. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Thank you,
Great
Todd.
information as always.
Thanks a lot. Great call.
Appreciate it.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Appreciate the information.